One, two. Last time I was out, a couple days ago, was before they had made an order for everyone to stay in where they could. Oh, there's a lot of cops over here. So we're not supposed to be out unless it's a necessity to be out. As far as I know, though, they're not really enforcing it. So it is March 21st, I believe. Been inside all week. I kind of forgot what day it is. Saturday. Oh man, it's a really beautiful day out. There's actually a lot more people out, people specifically out today than any other day this week so far. I think everyone's starting to get a little cabin fever. Gyms are closing down, so people are trying to get exercise in other ways and stuff, which is fine. Apparently that's allowed. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy, like, how empty it is. When it comes to cars, I mean, it's Saturday, middle of the day. I'm not going to make the same mistake I did the other day. I'm going to actually get on the 5 this time. Well, there's a plane. That's a good sign. People are still traveling. Who knows for how long. Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to show off what the city looks like right now. Again, you know, the later it gets into this whole situation, the more dead it's becoming. I mean, like I said, there's a few more people out than there was the other day. But it's still pretty fucking dead out. Man, these fucking lights. Alright. God, it's such a beautiful day, too. Be a wonderful day to, like, sit at a rooftop bar right now, just overlooking the ocean. It's little things you miss. Yeah, so this is the second day of lockdown, where we're not really supposed to leave until, unless, rather, there's like an essential reason for it, whether it be, you know, we need to stock up on food or go to the hospital, etc. So I just walked our dog Maki on the waterfront a bit. There's actually a lot of people out, you know, exercising and stuff and kind of getting fresh air. But I'm interested to see what Little Italy looks like. Little Italy is usually pretty busy, especially, well, not especially at this time, but like even at this time, rather, because it's a good like spot for brunch and all that good stuff. So what I'm gonna go by the airport right now, kind of do my normal route onto the island, do a little loopsy. God, look how beautiful it is out. Boink. Oh yeah, the cruise ship's still there. I was wondering today if it was still here, because they were supposed to disembark yesterday officially, I believe. But it's still there. Must be like fucking sanitizing everything before they get back out to sea. I wonder how long it's going to be at port here, if it's going to go back where it came from or if it's gonna stay here for a bit. Ironically, San Diego has a really beautiful cruise ship port because it's like right in the middle of downtown, but it's very small. Larger ships definitely wouldn't fit. Let's get through these gears. So there seems to be a lot of traffic over here by the airport still. Not a lot, but like more than I was expecting. Still less than normal. But I'm surprised to see that there's this much traffic. So I'm gonna hit Harbor Island real quick, kind of like in my other videos. Take a look, see what we're dealing with here, and then I'm gonna go through Little Italy and just see what it looks like, you know. Just chill for a bit here. It's days like this, or like times like this, I wish I had a boat. A boat would be perfect right now. It's so beautiful out. Don't have to worry about all these sick fucks. I went to go get coffee this morning. Some coffee shops are still open, which I'm glad, because that's like my favorite fucking thing to do on the weekend. But I went to this coffee shop today, not my normal one, because they were closed. And this jabroni comes rolling up on his fucking electric skateboard, like total bro, and just like a total douche, giving the barista a bunch of shit for not having like certain foods and shit. And then the barista had finished my making my coffee and put it down for me, and this guy literally coughs right at my fucking coffee, and it's like, dude, go away, man. Like, hey, you shouldn't be out if you're fucking coughing. And he wasn't like, oh, you know, it's a little dust in my throat. This was a fucking cough. Like, he's sick. Whether it's you know, the virus or just something else, he's definitely sick. I always get nervous around this turn, especially right now with like my tires the way that they are. It feels funky. There's that view. That fucking view is my favorite thing. Anywho, yeah, motherfucker coughs in my fucking coffee. And I fucking hate people, man. I fucking hate them. Not all people, of course. I hate scumbags. Seems like an obvious thing to say, but it's like, those are the people that need to go down. The fucking people that are just treating everyone like shit and being like not courteous in a time of need, you know. People who are hoarding toilet paper. Oh man, God, it's such a beautiful day today. I'm so glad I took the bike out. It's crazy too, because there's usually a lot more boats. Like, you can see in my other videos too that there's usually a lot more boats out. Man, moment of silence for this fucking view. Let's go through Little Italy a bit, show that off. I don't see any planes landing. That's different. I'm wondering if flights are still going on, but they're just fewer out right now. And I'm wondering if that's the case, if that's artificial, like they're purposefully like not doing as many flights to avoid the virus, or if they're having so many cancellations and not a whole lot of people booking that they have to lower it, you know. I don't know. Again, last video I shot was 2 days ago, something like that. and our ooh, getting close. Hey, ABS didn't have to kick in that time. That's good. So still our vacation is still technically on. I'm not going to cancel it until they do. Playing a little bit of chicken with them. But they just closed the borders to Mexico and Canada, and our cruise, our vacation cruise, or not our vacation, obviously it's a vacation cruise, our honeymoon cruise ends in Vancouver. There's the ship. God, it makes me really want to fucking go on a cruise. Fucking asshole. A lot of people doing that, more than normal. It's really weird. Everyone's acting like there's no law, like or there's less law than normal. Like people making weird decisions on the road and just walking in the street, and people treating it like it's the fucking end of the world. And it's like, dude, it sucks right now, but it's like there's shit. The government's still in place, motherfuckers. I'm gonna keep that closed so it's not so fucking loud for y'all. I really don't want to turn here because I'm gonna get stuck at this light, but kind of want to see most of downtown real quick. If a car doesn't show up in like a minute, I'm gonna fucking just go, oh cool, hey! It never works for me, especially for this tiny ass bike that weighs like nothing. Never hits those sensors just right. Oh, God, these fucking roads are the worst. So we're just about to move. I feel like I've mentioned that before as well. I'm not sure why this truck is in the middle of the wrong side of the road, but alright. So we're getting ready to move. Really curious how well that's going to work out with all of this going on, because we obviously can't go see apartments and homes right now. We actually called one yesterday that said that they'll do like video like a virtual thing of like the apartments that we're looking at. Is this India? Yeah, let's go down India. That's the busiest part of Little Italy, usually at least. So yeah, the world hasn't completely stopped. I mean, it's just today when we were getting back from walking the dog, there were movers coming in, like paid movers. So that was another question that we were having, is we find it like we've always moved ourselves. This year we really wanted to get movers, but yeah, I was worried that like we wouldn't be able to get movers, but it seems like there's still movers working. But yeah, this is usually like completely backed up right here. Like it's super slow all the time. Our first episode, oh, the farmer's market is still here. What a trip. Wow. Interesting. Look at these fucking idiots walking in the street again. I don't understand. There's sidewalks everywhere and they're empty. Why are you walking in the street? It doesn't make any sense. Influx. This used to be my favorite coffee shop for the longest fucking time. I would go here almost every day. Wow, I cannot believe the farmer's market is still open. That's insane. That's like, you'd think that'd be like a cesspool. Well, not really. I mean, it's outdoors. You're in the sun, all that shit. But it's like, that's crazy to me. Because it was, the artisan market, like I said, in Gaslamp was closed. And that's much smaller. Like there are fewer vendors there. But yeah, that's crazy. Ooh, I know I don't have smell-o-vision set up on this yet, but I smell firewood, like people are burning a fire, which is really nice. Love that fucking smell. Oh, that's not smart. That's not smart. Everyone's pretending like there's no fucking law right now. Not only is that dog not, like, leashed up, but it's running in the middle of the street of downtown. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's a lady in our complex who has this cute little Yorkie, super sweet dog. But this lady is just a nutcase, man. Like, she does not have a leash for it at all. I've never seen her even have a leash, like, in her hand. The dog is always 100% of the time off leash. And anytime she sees anybody with another dog, she, like, runs, freaks out, and picks up the dog. And the dog doesn't listen very well. Like, she'll, you know, call it over, and he won't come over, and he'll go, like, play with the other dogs. And luckily, mine is cool with that dog, but at some point, it's gonna get attacked. And it's just the weirdest thing that she, like, freaks out every time she sees a dog, but she keeps it off leash 100% of the time. And it's downtown. There's 1,000 dogs on the sidewalk at any given time. It just doesn't make any sense. And, like, it's just so awkward. Like, if you're not gonna follow the rules of having a dog, don't have a dog. Or at the very least, if you're gonna freak the fuck out every time you see another dog, which is literally every 4 seconds, put it on a fucking leash. Like, I could even understand if they were like, if she, like, let the dog off leash and, you know, she just didn't care. Like, oh, whatever, my dog's off leash, whatever. But for you to freak the fuck out every single time another dog is anywhere near, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Just put it on a leash. We get on the freeway here, open it up. Oh man, I'm so glad I'm out today. It's such a beautiful day today. Yeah, I can already see, like, a fair amount of people out right now. Like, definitely less than normal. Like, right now is pretty prime time. Also, if you see the clock on my bike, that's wrong. Just a heads up there. I basically got this bike in November, and because I'm so tall, it's really weird to look down at my my little dash here. So I don't even bother looking at it. I have a watch right here. Just going to third. Keep it nice and quiet. People can relax. Hate loud motherfuckers. Just make a bunch of fucking noise for no reason. Aw, pup. That's fun. Bring your dirt bike, or not dirt bike, mountain bike out. Ooh, it's really low tide right now. Interesting. Yeah, fair amount of people out. Again, not as much as normal, but definitely a lot of people out. My wonderful fiance is gonna have breakfast for me by the time I get home. I'm excited for that shit. I'm starving. God, it feels so good to be outside. I've literally spent maybe 2 hours outdoors all week. And it's all just like taking the dog for a walk around the block. Look how low tide it is right now. It's crazy. Dog's digging. I would love to be able to take my dog off leash and like let them run around on the bay. He's just too like excited when he sees other dogs. Like he'll be fine off leash until he sees another dog fucking half-mile away, and then all of a sudden he fucking bolts. Ooh, a lot of people at the dog park today. Or, like, the dog part of the bay. This is another thing that, like, I would love to take my dog to. That we've done it twice, like, when he was younger. And like I said, he just bolts the second he sees another dog. And it's not too worried about him, like, running away or losing him. He's just impossible to get a hold of afterward. There's a little bit of downtown there. Ooh, there's that fire smell. Somebody's doing a bonfire of some kind. Barbecue, maybe. Is it these guys? Maybe, maybe not. Love that smell. Love the smell of burning wood. Reminds me of, like, the beginning of fall. Like October. It's like, oh yeah, my favorite time of year. Fall. Alright, let's head home. Have some breakfast. Alright. Alright. Let's head home, friends. Let's try to catch up to that guy. He's got a way bigger bike than me. Going after that bike. That guy was fucking flying. I'm glad I wasn't able to catch up with him. I'd be right there with him. That was fun. Got it up to I think. Well, it's nice talking to you guys. It's basically you guys and my fiance right now, so stay safe. I'll keep updating.